Hi, Kathy White, Certified Professional Ergonomist. This video is a follow-up to a video that I recorded about the concept of tech neck, which is also known as upper cross syndrome and reader's neck, scholar's neck. They're all referring to a situation where your head is bending forward, which is putting a lot of strain on your neck. The first video talked about why this is important. We started talking a little bit about potential controls, and this video is going to get into more detail about how you can control some of the potential risk factors around tech neck. With that, let's go ahead and start talking about a couple of stretches that you can do that can help alleviate potential for discomfort. But before I share them, I will mention again, I am a certified professional ergonomist. However, you may want to seek medical counsel before you start a stretching routine. And of course, if you feel any kind of pain or discomfort while you're doing any kind of stretches, you should stop immediately. With that, we'll go ahead and get started with the chin tuck. You can take advantage of a wall if you have this, and this won't take you very long to do. It's a 5-second stretch, and you'll just do it 10 times. You're gonna take your index finger and your middle finger and put them against your chin as you're leaning against the wall. What you're gonna do is push your fingers against your chin. So now your head is resting against this wall. You should actually feel some relief in your neck when you do this. And after that 5-second hold, you release. Again, you repeat that 10 times. So this is going to take you less than a minute to do. The next routine that you could add here with your stretches is something to help loosen up your chest muscles. And this should give you a nice stretch below the collarbone because that's the other area that's going to be really tight. And for this, you'll want to have a corner of your room or a doorway. I'm going to just go ahead and go to a corner. And what I'm going to show you is I'm going to splay out my arms. I'm going to have my elbows just slightly below my shoulders. And I'm going to lean into, in my case, the corner. And I want to feel just a nice stretch again below the collarbone. And you want to hold that for about 20 seconds or so. And then again, just repeat that a few times. And that takes about a minute. So you're looking at 2 minutes of your day. Again, you just want to make sure you're not stretching to the point of discomfort. And you can take advantage of a corner or a doorway. And you want to get your forearms resting, as you can see, against the wall, all the way up to your elbow. And then you lean forward, and this should feel really good. Again, not any discomfort. This should feel really good while you hold it. And this is where you might want to repeat it, because this area usually is leaning forward along with the neck. So take advantage of time that you have during your day. If you have the opportunity to even repeat some of these stretches, you may find that they actually energize you, especially if you're sitting all day or in meetings all day. This can give you some relief. The third control here is really around the ergonomics piece of your workstation setup. You want to make sure your monitor is at the right height so that you're not bending your neck forward. That line of sight should be hitting the top third of your screen. If you're using dual screens, try to keep them next to each other at about the same height. Try to limit use of phones and other sorts of portable devices because usually it's pretty difficult to have those around eye height and be doing things like typing at the same time. See if you can move over to a desktop computer instead, or just limit the use of that technology altogether, and you'll probably just find you get some pretty quick relief from that. The third one, and we talked about this in the first video, or rather the fourth control, is really around that sleeping. Do you have a good pillow that supports your head and helps maintain that natural backward C curve of the cervical spine? That's definitely something you want to look into. And then the final piece is around strengthening. We want to be able to stretch these muscles in the chest, but what's really needing some strengthening potentially could be your upper back muscles. They're doing a lot of work to try to help the neck out with forward neck. If you have the opportunity, maybe you can engage with a fitness instructor and learn about some exercises that you could do to strengthen the back and get into that routine of things. I hope these tips help you as you're looking at trying to reduce some of that risk with any kind of forward head neck posture. Definitely be mindful of this throughout the day, and I hope these tips are something that you can take advantage of. Thanks.